In my house, Zoe, it's always time for breakfast. You never know when I'm going to get out of bed. I work quite late sometimes. So what we're going to do is make a breakfast wrap with all my favourite ingredients.
Yes.
Now, to start with, I've got a bowl there. I've got an avocado and some lime and some coriander here. So you're going to make like a guacamole.
Nice.
I've also got a salsa here with some tomato dice, some onion, some coriander and some chilli. Whack a bit of olive oil in there, salt and pepper, and mix it around. And hopefully by then I'll have everything else ready. Now, in my pan here, you can see some lovely crispy bacon.
See your favourite ingredient? Yes, I can.
Favourite ingredient. You know it's going to be breakfast time when the bacon's cooking.
Mind you do put in other meals apart from breakfast.
Just about any meal I can, actually.
Yes, exactly.
Now, what I've got is some red beans here, some tin beans, and I just crush them with a fork. Nice. What I'm going to do is what they call refried beans, you know? So I just pop them in here and fry them off and break them up a little bit. And they get a little bit of crunch to them. But because they're cooked already, they're ready to go. Now, what I'll do is I'll just make sure I'll drop a little bit of extra virgin olive oil here to get the frying action going. But I've also got plenty of fat from my bacon as well. But you've got to make sure you've got some pepper in there and a pinch of salt. And I'll just give that a bit of a toss and get that going. You can see the bacon's got a nice little crisp.
Yeah, I can.
It's got a little crispness to it. There we go. Now, I've got some eggs here, 4 eggs. Nice pinch of salt goes into the eggs. And with a fork, I whiz it around till it all becomes incorporated and mixed in together. And what I'm going to do is scramble some eggs, get the wraps out, and then we're going to put them all together. Now, the great thing, when you're actually cooking scrambled eggs, you're using the butter for good. And you can see the butter's just melting very, very slowly, which is what I want, a nice, gentle heat to scrambled eggs. Now, what I'll do with my wooden spoon, I'll just stir that butter around. You can see it's just starting to bubble up a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll pop my eggs straight in there. Oh, look at that.
I actually make a mean scrambled eggs using virgin coconut oil.
Ah, that'd be like your tropical scrambled eggs.
It's actually not that coconutty by the end of it. It's just amazing, creamy and beautiful, a little bit of water. Trust me, it works.
Perfect.
It's a winner in my household.
Perfect.
And I've got a fussy husband.
You've got a very fussy husband, I believe, and I'm sure you cook lovely meals for him.
That I love dearly.
There we go. Now I've got the scrambled eggs whizzing around there, and I've got some chives. Now, Zoe, what I'm going to get you to do is to move all that stuff aside because we need to put these two down. For me, a scrambled egg wrap has to be wrapped up in foil and baking paper. Have a look at that. The scrambled eggs have come together really quickly.
Quick, isn't it?
Exactly. And a little tip, if you want to stop the eggs from cooking anymore, just put in a little knob of butter. I find that just slows the egg down because there's nothing worse than overcooked egg. Now it's time to layer everything up. We'll just grab these wraps here. And I'll show you, there's a little trick here. They've actually got their own sealable things. So when you pop them back in, they stay nice and fresh.
That's really smart, because that's often, you know, the case when you've got wraps is that they often, you know, unless you wrap them in some cling film or something like that.
There we go. Pop that like that, seal it off like that. You can see it sticks down, and then they're perfect for the next time we use them. On we go like that. Now, the scrambled eggs are the hero here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put half the scrambled eggs on this side and half on your side there, Zoe. And now we can start layering it up. You've got the guacamole there.
I've got the guac.
There we go.
And some guac for you.
Some guac for me. And I've got some bacon and some refried beans there. Look at that. Now, just move over there because I don't want to burn you, Zoe. There we go. And I'll pop some on top of there. Turn the gas off.
And do you know what? The salsa is a fabulous idea because it's quite a rich breakfast.
You need something to break it up a little bit.
You need that acid in there.
Exactly. And what I'll do now, this is a little trick. You just fold the bottom over there like that.
I think I might have got a bit too excited by that.
I think you've got really excited by the breakfast. I just fold it over like that. And then with the baking paper, I just fold the bottom over like that, fold it up at the bottom, and I use the foil just to roll it round like that, and then tuck it in the bottom there and roll it round, and you've got a great breakfast wrap. Oh, look at that, Zoe. This will be guaranteed to give you enough energy to get through the rest of the day and probably the next 2 days as well.
You know what? I love the salsa in it. It really is needed, but it is really tasty.